What's up, everybody? Today we got something a little different. Today we're doing a tier list. This tier list is of all the animes that I've watched so far. It's been like, I don't know, maybe 2 years since I got back into it. Obviously, I watched like Dragon Ball Z and like a few random ones back when I was younger. But, my boy Seth got me into it again. So here it is. I've watched about 74 in total, give or take a couple that I forgot. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have Seven Seeds. Seven Seeds was like a random anime I saw on Netflix. It was okay, to be honest. Nothing too great. It was getting good, but then basically it just ended and I heard it's not coming back. So this one for me is we're gonna give it a C, to be honest. It was okay. It was a decent show. I was getting into it, but it's never coming back and I'm not really a manga reader. So up next we have My Hero Academia. Super hated on, I would say overhated. I love All Might. All Might is my guy. Like, I'm gonna get All Might tatted on me at some point. Decent story, okay villains. I like Dabi. A little boring at sometimes, and definitely a little like too shonen for me. But it's pretty good, and overall, it's a good story. It's gonna get a B. Now, up next, one of my favorite ones, Baki. Not that great of a story. Fights are pretty good, but this is the thing. It's just funny. I just love funny stuff. You know what I mean? If it can make me laugh, then hey, that's a win in my book. Baki for me is an easy A, and that's just how it's gonna be. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments about any of these, to be honest. But again, this is just my opinion, so we'll see. Up next, we got Batum. Batum. I watch a lot of these random animes where there's like death games, I guess. So I've seen a few of these ones. This one was done pretty well, but again, it was one that just got 1 or 2 seasons, I think, at most, and then it just abruptly stopped. But this one was definitely better than Seven Seeds. This one's getting a B. Legend of Korra. Okay, first controversy on this list so far. A lot of people would not put Avatar: Last Airbender, Legend of Korra. I also have the Boondocks on this list. Now, for me, I don't care what you guys say. You can tell me it's not made in Japan or whatever, so it's not anime. Bro, it's the exact same style. It follows the same type of story, sort of elements. It's got a lot of the same similarities, and bro, these 3 shows are based off of animes. Like, that's where they got their influence. So they're going on my list. And Legend of Korra, although I did like Korra, I liked Korra a lot. She was a savage. I didn't really care for Aang's kids, and like they just ruined the first show for me. And I love the first show. The first show, bro, is so good. So Korra for me is getting a C. Kanan was okay. I sort of like barely remember it, to be honest. Kanan herself was a savage, but I didn't really care too much for the whole story. That's gonna be a C. Spy Family. I like the parents more than I care about Anya. Okay, I love the parents' backstories. I love like watching them do their jobs and stuff. One's the assassin, one's the spy. But Anya herself, and they focus a lot, at least in the first season, on Anya going to school. I did not care about that at all. Have not caught up on the second season so far, but I'll give them the B for now. One Piece. A lot of people's favorite anime. A lot of people say it's the best anime ever made. I'm not one of those people. All right, I tried. I watched it. I basically binged it from first episode all the way up to late 300s, maybe early 400s. I forget the exact episode, but basically I never got to the time skip. Right after Thriller Bark, I forget what that little arc is, but dude, I just fell off. It was the pace. The pace is the problem. Maybe if I watch one pace, it would be better. But dude, I'm not spending 1,000 episodes watching something that's, to me, okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's good, it's okay, but it's not that great. So I'm sorry, I'm about to piss a lot of you guys off, but that's going in B. Because story so far, I like the characters. Obviously, I like Zoro. I like Usopp. Luffy to me is like okay. He's just like, sometimes he's just annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And like, he reminds me a lot of Goku, but I love Goku, and he's just a little annoying, bro. So anyways, it's getting a B. Maybe one day that'll change if I watch it fully and finish it and get caught up, but we'll see. All right, next up, this is an easy S tier, bro. Let's be real. Finland Saga, easy S tier. Easiest S tier on this list so far. Great story, great character development. dude, I don't know. A lot of people said that the second season was like kind of falling off, bro, but like, I don't know. That just made it even better for me. Like, I can't wait to see the next season of this show, bro. You have no clue. Villain Saga, easy S tier. I'm trying to get my boy Rob to watch this. He hates anime, but yo, if he watches this, he will love this show. I promise. Like, if you haven't checked this out, bro, please, like, I don't know what to say about it. It's just so good. Anyways, moving on. Assassination Classroom. Pretty good. Got a little boring for me around like second season. Overall, pretty good. That's getting another B. Chainsaw Man. Honestly, I might even put this shit in D. Alright, I'm putting it in D. My argument is basically, I don't know, dude. It's just boring. It's like one of those shows that's just like way too much horniness going on. I've heard that the manga gets really, really good, so I'm hoping that'll change this. But for this first season, 12 episodes, it just didn't show enough. Like, I want to know what's going on with the door. I don't know. For me, I just didn't care too much about it. Especially, it was just super, super hyped up, bro. Same problem with One Piece. Overhyped. Overhyped killed this show for me. I'm going to give it another chance once the next season comes out. But until then, man, that's getting the D. That's staying there. Shin-chan, also a D. That's a fat D. If you ever watched Adult Swim, that's probably where you saw it at. This is one from like when I was a kid. The only thing I really remember about Shin-chan, which honestly could bring it to a C, is the penis song.
To be a man, you must have honor, and a penis.
That's the one thing that I remember about this show. Everything else, it was trash animation. I didn't really care about the dad. It was just one of those funny, stupid, goofy shows that me and my boy used to watch in like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I mean? So that's that. Great Pretender. For me, this one's getting an A. One of the earlier ones I watched, random one on Netflix, I just saw it, like the animation style, picked it up. Bro, this one surpassed my expectation. Like, I didn't have any expectations, which might have helped, but this was so good, bro. Like, if you haven't seen this one yet, I be trying to put people onto it. Nobody really listens to me, but check this one out, bro. Basically like a scammer who doesn't really, he keeps on getting like mixed up with this one dude who keeps on making him scam. And it's just a good story, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a good story. I would recommend that one for sure. Up next, S tier, easy. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Another one. I'm getting Uncle Iroh tatted on me for sure. Like, I love Uncle Iroh. I got his whole tea set and stuff up here. You probably won't be able to see it, but dude, I love Uncle Iroh. Aang not wanting to kill people was like a really weird thing I didn't really understand when I was first watching it as a kid. But as I grew up, I kind of like started to get it a little more. The story was still really good. Love Sokka, love Appa. My next cat, if I get another pet, it's gonna be named Momo for sure, because I already got Migi, so gotta have Momo. Yeah, that's an easy S tier for me. 91 Days, one that I never hear anything about, okay? But 91 Days was really good, like really, really good. I've been trying to put people onto this one too. This is an A, easy. Good show, low-key. If you want, like, there's not too many like mafia type of animes, you know what I mean? And this was like a really good one. It kind of felt like it gives you like that Godfather, all those type of movie vibes. I'm blanking on the other one, but anyways, if you like mafia stuff, you like old school, like 50s, 60s, like gangster, like mafia type things, check that out. Super good, and it's a short one too. I like a lot of short animes. I'm not trying to spend 5-6 seasons just to find out that, damn, the ending sucks. I'd rather like, okay, 2 seasons, fire anime, perfect. Speaking of which, up next, Afro Samurai. This is the movie. Afro Samurai, to me, classic. It's good, but I don't care about it as much as I care about a lot of other shows. So, to me, that's also getting a B. I'm honestly gonna move Assassination Classroom into C. I don't know, dude. The whole fucking show, I thought the main character, bro, was a girl, and they bring that up like constantly. Like the art style, I don't know what they did with him, but yeah, they even bring it up. Like all his classmates think he's a shorty, and I don't know, bro. It was just weird. Attack on Titan just finished. Come on, easy S. A lot of people might not have liked the ending, but personally, I love the ending, especially once you figure out, like, okay, he's gone through all the different options. I'm not gonna spoil too much because it's still pretty fresh, but like, bro, if you haven't watched this one, if you haven't caught up, please do. This was the one that my friend Seth basically forced me to watch so I would get back into watching these shows, and it did not disappoint, bro. Crazy. Now, low-key sleeper, Buddy Daddies. You haven't seen Buddy Daddies? A lot like Spy Family, but like way shorter and a little bit funnier, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it at B because it's already over and not much really happened, but it was good. It was a good 13 episodes, if even that, but it was really good. Dragon Ball Z, I'm not doing Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Z Super, basically any of these other Dragon Ball Zs. This is all just encompassing easy S tier, bro. Like, what can I say? You know what I mean? Not only just nostalgia factor, like obviously I grew up playing all the Budokai Tenkaichi games, watching the shows with my boys. Like, I had the little action figures, everything, bro. I love Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I got a bunch of, I don't even know where they're at. Funko Pops, half of them are Dragon Ball Z and shit. You know what I mean? I love Dragon Ball Z. It influenced so many different animes, bro. Like, it gets a lot of hate, which I do understand. But at the same time, bro, it's just influenced so much stuff, bro. Like, you can't hate on it that much, bro. Like, let's be real. Come on. Easy S tier. Dead Man Wonderland. All right. My friend Sam told me to watch this show. I loved it for the first couple episodes. Like, really good getting into it. And then it just stopped, bro. And it's never coming back again. It's like another one of those shows. You know what I mean? Good. But I can't rank it that high because it just ended. But the show itself was really good. It left off at a weird point that I really wanted to see more of. So who knows? Death Parade. Probably an A. That was good. That was really good. Deep meanings. You see people's lives, their choices, everything. You see what they do after. Really good. Short anime. Like, you could finish this in a weekend and you won't be disappointed at all. Like, this is a great show to watch if you just got a little bit of time to kill. Drifting Home. This is a movie. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep during this. I watched a little bit of it. It was pretty cute. I fell asleep during it. It was alright. In fact, that's going to D. I fell asleep, dude. I could not stay awake. Gangsta. This was on what, Hulu? This is a random one. I asked everybody that I knew if they watched it. They said no, or it was okay. I watched it, bro. I need a second season of this thing now. Second or third season. I forget where it left off. Left off at a really good point. This is going in B. I don't know if it's coming back or not. If it comes back, that could move up. If that doesn't come back, that could move down. Golden Boy. Bro, go on YouTube. Type in Golden Boy. It's 6 episodes and it is hilarious. Basically, some dude who, he's kind of horny. Like, this is gonna go back on what I said about Chainsaw Man. He's kind of horny, and basically his whole goal is he pulls up to a random city. He sees a girl that's like, he thinks is cute or whatever, and he's like, oh shit, all right. Finds out where they work. He applies to that job, and he just does the job hard. Like, he just studies the job. He doesn't really care about the girls, even though that's what gets him there. But like, he just like study. That's what he's all about. You know what I mean? When he rides off at the end of the episode, all he says, study. Love that show. Short, sweet, to the point, funny. That's an A, just because of how short it was. It could have gone way worse if it got longer. Way of the House Husband. This is a low-key show too. I don't think I can really rank it too high because it's only one season and not much has really happened. Way of the House Husband, also gonna get a B. And basically, you can think of it like this. C is okay. Like, I would still recommend C if you got nothing else going on. B, good. A is like really good, exceeded my expectations. S is like, bro, you need to watch this show at some point in your life. Like, that's it. Or at least know the story. Like, you gotta do something. Link Click. This one, if the next season comes out, and this is also like a Chinese or a Korean anime. People might not even call this anime. It's like Dengen or something, I forget. But anyways, this show right here, with the next season, this could go to S. Right now, I'm keeping it at A because it's not fully done. But if this show comes out and the next season goes how I think, this is an easy S tier. Next up, Dororo. Dororo, I love Dororo. Good story, that's getting an A. Lookism, this is a weird one. This is like a slice of life anime about bullies, I guess. I don't know. Pretty good. I want a second season to really know how it comes out. So far, this is getting a C. It'll go somewhere in the numbers don't really matter, but it's C. I need a second season to really make a decision. Now, Thermaroma Nova. Basically, it's a show on Netflix about Japanese bathhouses, and some dude from ancient Greece travels in time, and he just constantly steals these ideas from like different eras of Japanese bathhouses, and he brings it back to Greece. It's hilarious, really good. I would recommend that. That's getting a B. That's really good. Platinum End. This show was okay. All right. Story was all right. I like the Battle for the Gods thing, but compared to a lot of the other shows on my list, it's all right. It's going to C. Heavenly Delusion. Okay, this is a 1-season anime so far. I need the next one. Like, I need it, bro. This left off on such a crazy point that I need the next season. This is getting an A for sure. This could be an S easily, depending on the next season. Steins Gate. All right. Easy S tier. If you know the story of Steins Gate, it is crazy. First couple episodes, very slow, could definitely put you off of it. But if not, if you get past those, bro, the story just goes crazy. Plus, I've done a video on the actual John Teeter a while ago. So I figured after I'd made that video, checked out the anime, and that shit was good, bro. Like, so good. So that's an easy S tier. Spriggan. I like the story. I like that it was really short. I don't care for the 3D animation. That's gonna go in C somewhere. It was really good though. I'll give you that. Story was good. Like the whole idea, the concept. I just could not. I could do without the 3D animation. That's it. Joker's Game. Joker's Game. Really good. Really hard to fucking keep track of what was going on. Maybe I just wasn't fully paying attention. But it was just like one of those real like psychological shows. Starts off with a weird one, and it just kept going, bro. Really good though. If I watched it again, it would move up, because I just don't think I understood all of it. JJK have not caught up in this yet, to be honest. I've only watched the first season and the movie, so I haven't gone to any of the new stuff yet. Really good though. So far, it's getting a B. I've heard all. I know that everybody's putting this at S. I haven't gone to that point yet. All right, so just trust and believe. Once this comes out, once I finish this new season, then I'll watch it and we will change this accordingly. Promise to Neverland. All right, solely off of the first season, this would be an S. I never watched the second season myself because I heard it was so bad. And that makes me want to bring it down to an A. Makes me want to bring it down even lower, to be honest. But since I've only watched the first season, it's getting an A. It was great. Summertime Rendering, this was a random one that me and my friend Seth watched. Really good, definitely surpassed my expectations. Still going in B. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to force it and put too many in A, too many in whatever. Pokemon. I only watched the first couple seasons like as I was growing up, you know what I mean? Early 2000s one. I don't know, maybe the first 2 generations, maybe the first 4 generations, if that. For me, Pokemon was mid. I'm not gonna lie, always liked the games better. I liked the movies better than the show. Show was okay, kind of always like heard stuff about it, watched a few seasons. Not really my thing, you know what I mean? I like looking at the cards, I like all that stuff. I don't really care for the show. Not gonna lie, sorry. Now, Japan Sinks. S. If you haven't seen Japan Sinks, weird art style. I think it's only 10 or 11 episodes. Very emotional, super good, really sad. Honestly, really sad show, but so good, bro. Like, please, if you haven't checked this out, if you got time, if you got a weekend and nothing to do, bro, watch this, dude. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. This show is great. Good Night World. My boy Sam told me to watch this show. This show was ass. I'm not gonna lie, this is going in D. The show was pretty mid. Didn't really care for it until the very last episode. Maybe the last 2 episodes where like a lot of stuff happened that confused me. I'm not gonna really spoil anything. If you've gone to the last episode, then you know I definitely got some questions about the ending. I want to know what the hell happened. But other than that, rest of the show I did not care about. I was confused at what I was watching most of the time. Pretty boring. Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter's getting an A. I don't really care for the Chimera Ant arc. A lot of people do. I don't really care for that one. Sorry. It was good, but I don't know, bro. I kind of wanted to know more about other stuff than that. I don't know how else to describe it. It was good though. Death Note. Death Note's an A. Death Note's really good. I didn't know whether S or A. Death Note's really good. I just picture Light in real life and I hate him. That's the thing. Like, Light is the kid at school who nobody likes, who just thinks that they're better than everybody for no reason. Like, I'm sure you can relate, or you know somebody that's like this, who's never done anything that's like great to say, or like hasn't done anything like really notable, but just thinks that they're just better than everybody, and like is also like an asshole about it. That's Light. I love L. Light though, bro, he's just cringy, dude. Like, he's the type of kid that I wouldn't even take serious in real life. So I don't know. For that, it gets the A. Blue Exorcist, I heard this is coming back next year. It was okay. Kind of mid, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, give or take. It was alright to watch. Wasn't that great. Golden Kamuy. Now, this show, fire. This is getting an S. Hasn't finished yet. I think they're working on the last season. This show is fire. If you haven't watched this, I haven't heard a lot about this show. Randomly saw it, watched it. Fire show. Easy S tier. Possible A depending on the ending, but so far, bro, funny. I care about the characters. Good character development so far. It's good. It's good, bro. Toradora. Not my kind of show. All right, like, it's just not my kind of show. I watched it, gave it a try because the reviews were so good and a lot of people liked it. It was all right. It was cute. Wasn't really my kind of show. In fact, that's going in D. Not saying it's a bad show. Wasn't really the show for me. Darwin's Game. Oh god, Darwin's Game. Darwin's Game gets an A. It's basically the same thing as Batum and Seven Seeds, but Darwin's Game was my favorite out of all three. Super good. Just, again, didn't fucking finish. They never finish, bro. That's the problem. You know what I mean? All these, you just gotta read the mangas or whatever, and I'm not that type of guy. Maybe one day, but right now I don't got time for that. I'm trying to just binge the shows. Tokyo Revengers, dude. I haven't watched this new season. I'm waiting for it to finish so I can just fully binge it. So far, it's an A. Easy. This might move up to an S tier though. Just letting you know. Records of Ragnarok. Good fight scenes? I care more about a story than fighting, to be honest. Fight scenes is like the icing on the cake, whereas the story is the cake itself. I don't really care too much about it. Another show I just fell asleep watching. Blue Period, okay. Again, not really my type of show, but it was okay. Like, I have nothing really bad to say, just a little boring. Bakano. Bakano was another one of those confusing shows, but it came together really well, and it kind of explained itself in the end. Really good. Sleeper. I don't hear too many people talking about that. Boondocks, come on. Easy A. You see what my profile little character is? That's literally, I told the guy I wanted me to look like Boondocks characters. I love Boondocks. Grew up watching Boondocks. Yeah, it's one of those, like, it tries to be like edgy shows, I guess, sometimes, but I don't care, bro. I think that shit's hilarious. I love it. It's relatable. If you know people like this in real life, you know that it's relatable.
You heard of vitiligo? Shoot, well, I got re-vitiligo. It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson got. Lucky bastard.
And that's all I'm saying. Fire Force, waiting for the final season so I can watch the show that it extends into. I'm blanking on that one right now. Fire Force so far is really good though. I like Shinra, like Arthur. It's going in B. The God of High School, right? Yeah, the God of High School. This shit to me, fights were really good. Story was getting there, bro. It's just like there's not enough out yet. You know what I mean? That's my whole problem. Not enough out yet. Psyche K, that's funny. That's going in B. Again, like, it's okay. I think they just reanimated it or just came out with a new show. I haven't watched that one. I watched the older one. Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone, bro. Shout out Senku. Bro, just an easy show. If you want a show where you feel like you can actually maybe learn something, this would be the show. If you got kids or anything like that, or you got little kids and you want to try to put them onto anime, this might be a good one. It's not too violent. It makes you think though, you know what I mean? Gives you a lot of information, and like actual information that is relative to real life. Maybe you're not gonna go and start digging out gunpowder and making bombs or whatever, but this shows you what you could do. So hey, I love that. Odd Taxi. Bro, this is an S tier. Odd Taxi is an S tier. If you haven't watched Odd Taxi, the whole show, it was gonna be maybe an A or a B because it was pretty good. And then the ending happened and it instantly went to an S. Like, so fast, bro. I don't even know how. I never saw it coming. I never even thought of that at all. And then when that happened, bro, my brain like basically flipped upside down. I was like, what just happened in this whole show? I had to rewatch it. I rewatched it again, thinking about the ending the whole time, and it just got better, bro. It was so good. If you haven't watched Odd Taxi, I think that one's like 11 or 13 episodes. Please watch that show, bro. That is so good. Mob Psycho. I want to put it in S, but I'm going to put it near the top of A. Really, really good. It's over. That's the thing. It's finished. Mob is easily one of like the best characters to come out maybe in the past like 10 years. Really good, really deep character. I wish we got a little bit more of him though, to be honest. Because like the ending happens, really good feeling, but then it just ends, which maybe that's a good thing because it ended on such a high note and it was like perfectly wrapped up. I kind of wanted some more of him though, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't want a spin-off or anything. So, hey, it's landing in A, that's where it's gonna be. King's Game was like another one of those shows where it's like a death game. It was okay. It was kind of like really gory and like it was alright. It's getting a B. Erased is gonna get an, I want to put it S because it's short and it's really good, but I'm gonna give it an A because a lot of people, I don't know, man. It's good, but it's kind of a hard one to put people onto. You know what I mean? It's got the same type of idea of like a time traveling thing, but it's good. It's worth the watch. 12 episodes, I think. Don't watch the live action. The live action, while it wasn't terrible, compared to this, horrible. You know what I mean? Katara Lives Alone. Low-key and S tier. Another short one. Made me really care about this kid. I cared about the side characters. Just a really like a good feeling type of anime. You watch this show and you feel good after you finish it. You're like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? You got a smile on your face. Like, that's what I like. I like to watch a show and then it's like, oh my god, I'm thinking about it later. Smile on my face. I'm happy that that outcome happened. So that's definitely getting an S tier. It's short too, so it takes no time. Yermingand, this was good. This was good. It's getting a B. It's good though. I don't know what else to say about it. Watch it. It's like a little child soldier. Pretty fire though. Mashle. Mashle's getting a C, bro. To me, I got the concept of it. Pretty cool. Like a Harry Potter meets Black Clover kind of thing. Bro, I was just bored watching it. You know what I mean? Maybe there's supposed to be a second season coming out. So hopefully that next season will be a little bit better. But as of right now, bro, this shit was just like a little too boring. Naruto Shippuden. That's getting an S tier. Alright, Jiraiya for sure is getting tatted on me. I love Jiraiya. I love Kakashi. Just all, you see all their development. The only thing I hate is how they did my guy Rock Lee so dirty, bro. Like, barely even shown in Shippuden. Whereas he was, bro, he came out in Naruto, like Kid Naruto, swinging crazy. The ankle weight is still one of the craziest scenes ever where he drops the weights. Like, come on, man. Like, doesn't get better than that. But that's getting the S. Now, Tower of God. I've heard a lot about this. Heard that this show is going to get crazy. So far it's getting a B. I really liked it, but it's just not enough out yet, bro. That's my problem with it. Hey, that could change. That could change with the second season. I really like the characters, like where the story's going. I hate the shorty in the show. If you've watched it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're her K, you feel me? We don't like her, bro. Anyways, up next, One Punch Man. Funny. It's really good. I'm waiting for the next seasons and stuff, because again, it's just like a show that it's got good stuff going on, but the anime is just not caught up to the like manga. So I don't know what's going on later. I need it. You know what I mean? I need it to fully make my decisions. Right now it's landing in an A. Full Metal Alchemist. Alright, this one might get me some hate. Full Metal Alchemist is getting an A. Now, a lot of people consider this the greatest anime. Whatever. I've seen all the takes. Alright, it's really good. It's the best show ever. Top tier. For me, it was good. Like, really good. But you You gotta think, I had watched maybe like 10, 15 other animes before I watched this one, and then after I watched so many more, and like just thinking about it, it was really good. Had all the points that you would want. Good story, good character development, emotional, you care about these characters, decent villains. But dude, it's just not one of those shows that when I'm trying to put somebody onto an anime, I probably wouldn't say that first, to be honest with you. Sorry, hey, that might get me some hate. I know, that's where it's going. Kid Naruto gets an A. It was pretty good. Builds up crazy to this though, you know what I mean? Plus that's where you kind of meet all of them. I don't care about Sasuke, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sasuke to me is a useless character. Basically only in 20% of the show, in both this and Shippuden. Just basically a useless character, you know what I mean? But I love Haruko Sensei. I love all these characters, bro. So that gets an A for me. Paranoid Agent, this was one of the more recent ones I watched. Was good. Another one that was just confusing, bro. Like, I don't know how to describe this show. It's like you watch something and you just don't know what you're watching half the time. Like, because when you're watching it, you're thinking it's this, and then something else happens directly after to completely wipe away what you just thought you were watching. It's weird. It's short, so it's really easy to watch and get through, but like understanding what you're watching that gets a little bit tougher. One I'm just realizing that I forgot on this list was Welcome to the NHK, because it's sort of another one like that. Welcome to the NHK was really good, and I would put that one in B, just so we're aware. Cat Shit 1, that is shit. Honestly, I watched this as a meme at first because I heard about it. It was funny. It was like 20 minutes, but I was more so just laughing because of how ridiculous this was, not because it was actually funny at all. Now Parasite, the Maxim. Parasite, to me, I'm gonna put Parasite in B, even though this is the show that I named my cat after, Migi, because when I heard that he called himself Migi because it means right hand, I was like mind blown. I was like, dude, that is this cat's name for sure. This is my little right hand. At first I thought Migi was a dude, but 2 weeks later I found out she's a shorty. She's still Migi, you know what I mean? Doesn't even matter. So that's getting a B. Really, really good show though. This could probably go in A, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna leave it in B just because compared to all the other shows in A, I just don't think it's there. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. This one came out of nowhere. Have not played the game. Basically never heard anything about it until I saw this show. And bro, this show for 10 episodes, oh my god, dude. When you hear the song, you know what song I'm talking about. If you hear this song, bro, it's just instantly puts you back in the scenes that you were watching. Just like, oh my god, it feels like I'm David. I'm sitting on the moon, bro. I swear, that show is too good, bro. I be trying to put mad people onto this show. It's so good. Samurai Champloo. Also, easy S tier, goated outro song. Bro, fire. Love Mujin. Fire show, bro. Honestly, dude. That could have been a longer show. I could have done with like 2 seasons of this show, maybe even 3. But I love the way they ended it. To me, almost perfect. I love that show. Tokyo Ghoul. Now, Tokyo Ghoul gets a lot of hate. First 2 seasons were really good. Like, I love this show coming up. I was like, oh my god, yo, I can't wait. And then I watched the 3rd season and I was lost, bro. I had no clue who I was watching. I didn't understand what was going on with the names of the characters, the looks of the characters, anything. I was so lost until maybe 5 or 6 episodes into the 3rd season, and I finally started to understand, like, oh my god. So I don't know, this we're counting the first 2 seasons, that's an easy A. The last season, bro, just how they did it brings this shit down to a C, bro.
Disappointed!
And it's disappointing because that show, I wish I just did what I did with what is it, Promise Neverland, and I just didn't watch the 3rd season. This would have been an A or a B, easy. But I watched that 3rd season and it's a C. And Yu-Gi-Oh! I only watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I watched the one where they were on the bikes. I don't know which one it is, maybe 5D. Yu-Gi-Oh! To me was like pretty cool, but I also didn't really care for it. And yeah, that's all that was. So Alright guys, and there you have it. That's it for my anime tier list. That's just all the animes that I've watched. At least 99% of them. I might have left off like 2 or 3 that I just forgot about. But like I said, I have a couple more of these coming up, just different topics. I know I got Cartoon Network shows, I got like Disney movies, I got cartoon characters I think that I could beat up. So we got a few other ones coming soon. If there's any other tier lists or anything that you want to see, make sure you guys leave comments below. If there's anything you disagreed with on this, make sure you let me know below. I don't want to hear all the One Piece sucking, basically. You know what I mean? I don't need all that. One Piece fans, trust me. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. So hey, if it gets that good, that's up to you. But till then, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just take your word for it. You feel me? Anyways. Like I said, stay safe, stay dangerous, get laid, and I'll see you guys soon. This is